This is the brand new Kia EV4, and not only is it going to be the longest range Kia EV model on the market, it's also going to be the most aerodynamic. Let me show you what we have going on under the hood throughout the rest of the vehicle and why this fastback is one I am very excited to see more of. Under the hood, we won't find a frunk, but we will find a front motor because this will be front wheel drive for all variants. 201 horsepower is what you'll get, but there are going to be two different batteries available. Either a 58 kilowatt hour or an 81.3, with the top end range being 330 miles. Charging is going to be found here on the front passenger side. That means easier to pull into Tesla superchargers, which is more important because we now have the NACS connector. You should get 10 to 80% in about 30 minutes, whether you're using the small battery or the larger one, and at home, level 2 charging at 11 kilowatts. While the front end looks a lot like a Kia EV6, from the back here, you can see a very different shape because they're calling this a compact sedan, but it's got very much a fastback look, and it has a steep rake coming there from the passenger side all the way back, and sort of an interesting little capsule design here for the rear end. But what that means is we have a pretty usable trunk, just about 14.4 cubic feet. It's easy to access, but no spare tire to be found there, and if you fold down the seats, not as much space as maybe you would like. Inside, this is going to look a lot like other affordable Kia models, mainly something like the K4, but that is not a bad thing. That means you get screens for the driver, a good infotainment screen, even extra screens there for your climate controls. But don't worry, it's not all just on the touchscreen. There are buttons there as well, and there's even pretty ample storage, and it's somewhat adjustable. In terms of size, this falls right in line with something like a Tesla Model 3, but the approach here is very different, not just in the way it's styled, and not just in how many buttons it has, but also when it comes to pricing. Because this is meant to be an affordable model, Kia just won't tell us how affordable it is just yet. But now that the federal tax credit is gone, it does an interesting job leveling the playing field, and I want to see this head-to-head with something like the new Nissan Leaf, which is also meant to be affordable, but either way, I expect to see more of these entry-level EVs out on the road sooner than later.